Okay, so we got a little bit of product rule. So what I like to do on problems like these is I'll make a little sidebar. Just get all my information here. And so let's call 1 over x. Let's let that be our u function. So that is 1 over x, right? And so du is going to be, and remember 1 over x is x to the negative first power. So we can always write negative 1 comes to the front, goes down by 1, x to the negative second power, which if you like to go straight here, that's fine. Negative 1 over x squared. I don't mind. I just show that, because if you're watching the video, hey, you may need practice. So let's write our v function, which is sine of x. But remember, that would mean the derivative of v would be cosine of x. Nice and easy. We got that. You see that? So now let's put it together, and what we want to have, you got to remember your derivatives. You're going to have the derivative of the first times the second, right? I'll put the plus in red, and then you're going to have derivative of the second times the first, right? Right. Remember, that is the product rule. So then what we want to do from there is we want to just plug it in. We can just plug it in. And now what we can do, let me go ahead and move my camera over here. Let's get it out the way. That's cool. Just plug it in. So I know the derivative of the first. Just write it in. I had negative 1 over x squared times sine x plus 1 over x times cosine x. What I would do is now when you put them over, you got sine x over x squared, of course, and then you got plus cosine over x. You can write it like that, but typically what I would do is multiply both top and bottom here by x, just so we can get a common denominator. Then you have negative sine x plus x cosine x all over, and let me go ahead and move this, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see me. Move it over here. I had to move it so many times, but all over x squared. And I'm going to go ahead and type that in as the derivative, because that is my slope, my dy dx. Let's see if we're right. So let's make a little fraction with that. We're going to say negative sine x plus negative sine x plus x cosine x over x squared. Let's see if we're right. Let's see if we got it. And we got it. So easy money. A little bit of calculus for you, but it's nothing really. It's not too hard. You just got to remember your rules. Let's go ahead and erase everything. I'll do one more practice problem for you. I'll do one more practice problem. Let me move the screen. Let me move this over here. So now again, they want us to find dy dx. We got our u function and our v function, and we really have to think about what we have here. Now I'm gonna go straight to it. This is calculus, so we're gonna go straight to it. Derivative of the first is 4x to the third times the second, ln x, plus the first, x to the fourth, right, times the derivative of ln x. And you got to remember the derivative of ln x is 1 over x. Okay, that's that derivative of ln x. Okay, oh, man, I got the cheap version. All right, so now we're going to put that together. What's it look like for us? One of those x's are going to cancel. That's x to the third. We could factor out an x to the third, and then that would leave us with 4 ln x plus 1. And remember, factoring is the opposite of distributive property. So I'm going with C. Maybe we got C right. Let's check it.